processed sugar, seed oils. If you guys eliminate all that shit, you guys will be having none of the whole ADHD.
Before we carry on this video, I just want to address the fact that over 70% of the viewers have not subscribed. Scribe. Simple.
So what's up, guys? Welcome back to another podcast today. So we're back with Kegz, and we're back with Rexy. So welcome back to today. It's going to be about nutrition, about the food industry, about dietary intake. And we just feel like, I've been waiting for this, to be honest with you. This is a long overdue podcast, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but with that being said, we just want to give a shout out to the sponsor. Sponsor of today's video is Teching.ie. Make sure you check out your phones, phone accessories. If you want to fix your phone, come down here to get your phone fixed. Make sure you guys check out the video we did there last week. We just posted it. That was a few days ago. Make sure you guys go over there, like, comment, and subscribe. And also like, comment, and subscribe to this video too as well. And yeah, so with that being said, let's get straight into the video. So let's talk about food. Man, food. We've been hearing about this since we were kids, bro. They've been telling us about food. They've been telling us about how important our diet is. They've been telling us how much you gotta eat or how you have to eat. I know, they talk about the food pyramid. A lot of people, there's a huge misconception. A lot of people think the food pyramid was designed by scientists or food experts, but no, it was actually designed by the agricultural department. It was all based off of monetary purposes. If you really start to do your research, you tend to understand what the food pyramid is all about. If you guys remember food back in when we were kids, they tell you, eat your grains, eat your veggies.
Food dudes and them things.
Yeah.
Food dudes, bro. You get a prize after you eat your vegetables, man.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like that stuff in a way. I know some people hated it. I kind of liked it though. Some things I didn't like. You know what I'm saying, but
I mean, yeah. As a kid, most of the time you like all that, bro.
Yeah.
Especially
it was fun,
Yeah. Especially if it's fun and it tastes good, man. We're always, into it. We're always there. We're always at the front line when it comes to it. But yeah, so about nutrition is this, right? A lot of people are not well versed or well educated in it. Just put a disclaimer before we get it going. We are not nutritionists or any health experts, man. So we are not. This is all for entertainment and learning purposes. I don't want you guys to type in the comment section, oh, you think you guys are health experts? What's your degree in medicine? First of all, let's clarify that, man. Medical doctors know nothing about food. They don't get taught about anything about food. I did medical stuff. I did pharmaceuticals. They taught us nothing about diet or none of that, bro. And I mean, there's a good reason for it because there's a lot of information that needs to be taken in when you're in that field. So most doctors or most physicians take it upon themselves to learn about diet and nutrition. But just to go we all athletes here. We all play sports. We all get into fitness. What is your fitness? What is your diet like?
So mine, I suppose, I was on backstory to me. I would have been someone probably like the majority of you guys who didn't really take his diet too seriously, especially during COVID. Like us all, we just ate what we wanted and we did what we wanted as well. It felt hard, when I was growing up, I was very skinny, and it was only until during COVID time where I really started to work on myself. So I put on size. I think I'm on 83 kg now. And that's all because of what I eat now. So I would be eating more of a carnivore diet at the moment, animal based, obviously with vegetables, steaks, mince with spaghetti bolognese and stuff like that. I don't really like eating pasta too much as it does make you fall asleep. That's facts. Rice, pasta. I think it's glycogen or glucose. I don't know. Something's in it that makes you just gluten. That makes you really, really sleepy, and makes you very hard for your body to digest it. So your body basically goes to sleep on you, and that's why you're falling asleep behind the desk. So cutting out sugar is a big thing as well. You get more bloated, and your skin doesn't feel as nice as well. Whereas when you just switch, to primarily a carnivore diet, you'll obtain so much more nutrients from your food, and you have so much more energy. Like what we're supposed to do back in the day. And if you really do think about it, the mass majority of the food that's in the supermarkets at the moment aren't actual foods. They're just invented in the last 50 years. So it's scary to walk in and not really be able to buy anything nowadays, or even buy something cheap nowadays for food. So that all ties into the economy and where we're going right now.
Yeah, it's fair enough. How about you, Kegzy?
As of right now, whatever she makes, I eat. But like, she knows I need fucking meat in my fucking thing. So I get a lot of steaks, like but before like a while before, I was like basically kind of like a carnivore diet. I tried a carnivore diet for 3 days. I'm telling you, like, you're supposed to do this for like 3 months or something. In 3 days, like the 3 days of me doing that carnivore diet, I slept so well. Because when you sleep, you're supposed to wake up rested. Most people don't wake up rested, bro. I slept so well, woke up fully energized, felt good, I felt perfect, skin was good, everything. But the main thing that I do run away from is gluten. Like biscuits, those kind of shit, bro. Like that shit is fucking bad. Like there's nothing good coming out.
Can I interrupt you for 2 seconds? Yeah, let me give you another example of why biscuits are so bad for you. A few days ago, I had like 4 biscuits, and I keep in mind I was on this diet that I was taking strict-ish. I'd say 85% of it to 90 was very strict, and then here and there I might have a few snacks. And I had 4 biscuits, bro. Them biscuits went straight through me. And not even just straight through.
You got ran through by biscuit.
No diddy, man. For the whole day, man, I took like 6 shits, man, because it's 4 biscuits, bro. Upon all the steak, all the quinoa, all the good shit I eaten, all the chicken, all that out the window, bro. All out the window. Because you think about it, when you eat such good food, you can't really shit as much. You know what I'm saying? Because you're actually retaining a lot of what you're eating.
That's infiltrated.
100%. Oh yeah. Yeah. Kegz is a grudge against you guys, man.
But going into the discussion of food, like, just like you were saying, growing up, I was lucky enough to have a mom that would explain things. So she wasn't so deep when it comes to knowing a lot about nutrition, but she had some foundation on it. So lucky enough, growing up I was skinny, then I got to my early teens and I gained a lot of weight. But luckily for her, I was able to lose a lot of weight because then she was a bit strict with us, helping us out, to eat the right things, and it actually helped me out. But even at that, I wasn't still strict with my diet when it comes to understanding the importance of food or why you eat food. A lot of times we don't really understand the reason why we crave certain type of food or why we want to eat certain type of food. Understand something, regardless of our cognitive prowess, we are still animals. So anytime you crave food as a result of your body asking for micronutrients. Now, during COVID, just like you were saying, everyone else, I fell off, bro. Even before that, I knew a bit about food, but I wasn't the best at it. So I fell off hard. Then from 2021, I started banging out gym, I started working out, and then started looking more into food. And as time went on, up until this year, I was well versed into understanding what food is. Now, if you look into like the bodybuilding community, they'll tell you things about micronutrients. And micronutrients are important, like carbohydrates, protein, fiber, and all that shit. It's very good to keep your iron, and also your caloric intake too is very important. But there's something that's being left out. And during my research, I got to realize it was micronutrients. A lot of people never emphasize or ever talk about how important micronutrients are. From generations and even thousands and billions of years ago, our ancestors have always been indulging in highly dense nutritional food like animal products, for example. Like they talked about carnivore and animal-based food that they are indulging in for the past few months. He gave you the experience. Kegzy gave you the experience with that. I myself, I've been doing it now for almost a year now. I've been doing it now for so long, and I can tell you guys the results have been amazing. Now, going back to what I said at the start about the food pyramid. Just at the bottom of the pyramid, you have like bad grains, carbs, all this crazy shit. I think after that is vegetables, and then after that, I think then you have fruits or some shit, and then you have meat almost at the very top, which is weird, and I find that really weird because all the nutrients you need is found in animal products for survival. You can't find any other food on this planet that has as much nutrients as animal food. For example, liver, organ meats, like liver, brain, heart, has all the nutrients you need to survive. You can literally survive off this product. Even butter, it has all the fat-soluble vitamins. Eggs has all the essential proteins you need. It has every nutrient except vitamin C. Most people say on the internet, I've seen most people like, oh, you're gonna have scurvy. I don't even want to get into too much about scurvy, but scurvy is not a result of a deficiency in vitamin C. As a matter of fact, it even has link. There's more linkage it has to amino acids. So amino acids, as you guys know, are like what makes up proteins. So you have some amino acids there that actually miss that results of scurvy. So it's not really strictly vitamin C. And also you can get vitamin C from organ meats and even other animal-based products. So this whole idea of just prioritizing macronutrients and as opposed to micronutrients is something that needs to be changed. And I feel like most people need to be well educated in it. You know, gluten. We were talking about gluten. Now, do you know the reason why gluten fucks you up this much? The reason why that is because gluten is the only protein your body cannot digest. Just like fiber. That's why you feel bloated anytime you eat something like gluten or fiber or indigestible food. Your body cannot digest it, so your body just pushes it out through your colon. That's why you had to shit 6 times, bro.
I've noticed that as well, yeah.
Yeah, if you eat a lot of gluten, it bloats you up. The bloating is your body trying to digest it. Now they talk about fiber being a prebiotic. True, where if you consume so much fiber, your gut microbiome cannot digest all that, including gluten as well. So your body just gets rid of it. Now gluten is really, really addictive. That is why it tastes like digestive, right? The biscuits you ate. You eat it one time, you want to keep going non-stop. Same as all the pastries as well when you eat all this shit. The reason why you keep coming back to it is because gluten has an opioid-like effect. So gluten is basically this protein that is made up of gliadin and glutamine. And it also has this opioid compound called exorphins. Now these exorphins, if you guys look into it, this is on the internet, this is on PubMed. Actually look at the articles and stats and the scientific literature that actually proves this. Exorphins has the same effect as lean, aka codeine. So you see the codeine to talk about that is really, really addictive. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with it. It has similar effects like it. So a lot of people tend to indulge in this food group that contain gluten and all these grains. It's mostly found in grains like rice, wheat, and all this. You indulge in it and you keep coming back to it. Why? Because of that opioid-like effect you're getting from it. So you keep constantly craving for it. And because your body can't digest it, you get bloated and then you start constipating, you have diarrhea, you go to the toilet, you're farting 24/7. You know what I'm saying? It's peak, man. You know, you're just like motherfuckers that do veganism. You know, I have nothing against veganism, you know what I'm saying? But the problem with that is vegetables have a fuck ton of fiber. So if you're constipating and having diarrhea, it's only gonna make it worse. You know what I'm saying? So
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, so it's simple logic. Food is not really as complicated. If you just think about what you're eating and say to yourself, I'm more focused on the micronutrients, trace minerals. You tend to understand food isn't complicated. What food has the most minerals and trace micronutrients? Animal-based food. It has it all. It has every single thing. You can literally live off of it, and you feel great. You have bare energy. Bro, people talk about depression and anxiety. Are you guys aware, like, the inflammation that causes depression and anxiety comes from your body, not your brain? So when people talk about, oh, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, I need to take all these, you don't need all of the medications, bro, because the inflammation that's causing it isn't coming from your brain, it's coming from your body. So if you guys eliminate things that causes inflammation, i.e. gluten, fiber, processed sugar, seed oils, if you guys eliminate all that shit, you guys will be having none of the whole ADHD. But not to just keep rambling on, but my point is this, right? Emphasize more on micronutrients, vitamins, fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, and K, and E as well. And then you have some water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin B, the B vitamins. You know, that's very important. So my goal here is just to educate you guys on food, just to let you guys understand. If you guys prioritize the micronutrients, a lot of the deficiencies and a lot of the even like development of kids from a cognitive standpoint, from a congenital standpoint, which is during gestation. If you guys prioritize all that, all these syndromes, all these deficiencies, all these deformities, all that shit will go completely away.
If you think about it, so after eating, let's say your cheat day, and you eat like loads of shit, like, and at the time when you're eating, it makes you feel good, like, you know, you feel good, like, in a way. Then the next following hours today, you just feel like an absolute dickhead. You feel like a vegetable, like you don't have much energy, you can't do much, and then it brings you on this spiral effect of doing degenerate shit, like because of what you've eaten. If you deep that, like a lot of the shit stems from what you eat, and then once you eat bad shit, it brings you down this spiral of trying to chase this dopamine feeling that you almost got from the food. Am I wrong in saying that? You know,
Just to chime in there, I'll let you go on with what you're saying. Foods are basically drugs. So if you're eating all this processed shit, it's basically no different from taking all these addictive substances. But keep going.
So yeah, for someone who did it before, like, you know, who's chasing cheap dopamine, like what we've all done before, like, you know, understanding what goes into your body is so important. I know Ralph has opened my eyes to, like, you know, a lot of the foods in the supermarket when you're trying to, let's say, buy fruits and stuff like that, like because of their spray with pesticides and stuff like that, that messes with your hormones, you know, big time. And I didn't know this, you know. So some people, because their hormones are so shot, like, they become more feminine and weaker, and, you know, and like I said, that brings you down another rabbit hole of just doing degenerate stuff, you know. So if you change your diet, you change what you listen to, you change what you hear, and you can definitely really pivot your life in a different direction.
Absolutely.
The thing is, like, these guys, they'll tell the government, they'll tell you, okay, cool, all you need in your life is fruit and veg. That's everything, bro. They fucking poisoned the fucking fruit and veg. It's just full of pesticides and all this other shit.
Endocrine disruptors, man.
Everything, bro. Like if I buy fruit and veg, I have to wash it now. I have to, like, obviously rinse your fruit and veg, but like I have to wash it like I'm washing red meat. I have to wash it with fucking vinegar and shit. I'm being dead ass because it's fucked, like, it's
that shows you already have some knowledge in it. You use apple cider vinegar. Most people don't understand you have to use things like that to get rid of most of the crap
all
inside
the
of
shit
it.
inside, and you still can't get rid of all of it.
You still can't, bro. It's
impossible.
And even so, going back to what Rexy was saying there about, like, coming back doing degenerate shit. The reason why that is because when you're eating all this shit food, you're not only not getting any nutrients feeding your cells, but you're depleting your cells because your body is trying to make use of those nutrients that it has stored to convert all that crap you're eating into cholesterol. Because all the hormones you have in your body, right, are made up of cholesterol. Cholesterol is the backbone for all your steroids, testosterone, estrogen, prolactin. All that is very important in your body. That's like one of the good indicators to know if you're healthy. It's your libido, bro. If your libido starts going down, just know for sure your hormones are off balance, man. Best believe your testosterone is 100% low. If your libido is shut, best believe it's going down.
Yes.
After 5 strokes of jiggy,
bro, you won't even have no jiggy, bro. Your dick is gonna be limp, man.
Yeah. That right now, he's right. 100%. 100%. You eat all this rubbish that has all these plastics in it, like, you know, a lot of microplastics in it. That fucks with your hormones, and fucks with your testosterone. If you're ever wondering why you don't have high testosterone or you lack testosterone, it's because the stuff you're eating has loads of microplastics in it that are killing you in the long run. It's a slow poison to kill you off, man. To keep men weak. Simple,
man. He killed it right there, man. Most of y'all might be in the comment section saying, "Oh, I know this person that ate shit for how many years and he survived, he spoiled." I'm like, bro, first of all, genetics is a huge part, right? If most people have strong genetics, they can be able to survive this crap food for an extended period of time. Some have weaker genetics. But the problem is this, right? Why the fuck will I tell people just because one son of a bitch survived eating crap food for 30 years, I'll put that on to the public and say, "Oh, everyone has these genetics, you should keep going." And that don't mean they won't have some terminal illness at the end of the day. Just like I'm telling you right now. Okay, now you want to.
Listen, now when we talk in this podcast, we talk in general terms. Exceptions do not disprove the rule.
Exception makes the rule, man.
Exactly.
Proves it.
If I say, okay, everybody has 2 eyes, you can't tell me, okay, I know one guy who has 1 eye. I'm not talking about every individual. We're talking in general terms. In general terms. So just think about that before you make silly comments.
Make silly comments, yeah.
And another thing is, it's not only your body and your internal health, it's also your skin as well. This shit helps with your skin. When I stopped eating sweets, bro. When I stopped eating all this fake sugars, all this shit, bro, my skin just got way better. And then when I start, it just gets bad again straight away. Yeah. Straight away.
And the reason why that is they don't think about skin being an organ. Your skin is the largest organ you have. So if you're feeding your cells, which makes up basically your tissues, and then your tissues makes up your organs, and that's your skin. If you're feeding those cells, your cells are happy and they look glowing, and then you have no pimples. Just like you were saying right now. When you stop eating all this crap, you stop having all them pimples. It happened to me too. I'm very prone to pimple, man. But I don't have it no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at my face, you can see spots from old pimples I had back in the days but I don't have it no more, man. So you just all to do with your diet, man.
We one of my boys during the COVID times, even before that. We used to go out to the Chinese shop and get a spice bag each, and we would kill it, man. We'd be killing it, and we were enjoying it. Don't get it twisted, yeah. All filled with oil and sugars and salt and so much extra shit that you don't. I know it's a lot of meat in it, right? But you need to understand that when there's how it's cooked is so fucked, man. Deep fried, so much oil in it, and our skin, I would bare spots, man. And I remember when we realized that we were on like a third spice bag in a row between the days, like, and we're like, bro, I don't feel good, bro. My skin is fucked, bro. I think we should take a break.
You're fuck-headed. You can't think well. Right now, you're gonna be sharp if you clean all those shit from your diet.
It's hard. Don't get it twisted. It's very hard to eat strict. Like, you know, me myself, I'm not fully strict, but I understand I'm on my journey to get there. Slowly but surely, I'm just realizing that, you know what, I don't actually like eating this dumb stuff because I understand what's in it to make you feel this way. You know, it actually isn't there to help you at all, and the people who are making it are really just making it because they want to get some quick cash and profit.
And get you sick as well, because the idea is to get you sick, and then you go to the doctor gives you medication, and then he doesn't tell you to cut out those crap food. You take all those medication that causes more problem, and then those medication causes more problem. You keep coming back to him. He's a money making scheme. And even the nutritionist, right? Most nutritionists that tell you, oh, you have to eat this, because I see some nutritionists telling you to emphasize more on vegetables and whole grains. But they never talk about mentioning even micronutrients in the animal product. They just talk about whole grains and all this. And the reason why they do it is all because of money. They work for a certain company, and they got paying you, and everybody's trying to make money. So you got paying him like $100,000 just to make a video. He's like, oh, fuck it, man, I'll make this video. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to feed my family. So at the end of the day, everything is money driven. This is why they say money rules the world, because it makes people to sell themselves off.
Sell your soul.
Yeah, you sell your soul basically, and then you do the wrong things, and then you push the wrong agenda to the people and the masses.
It's crazy.
Bro,
slowly but surely, all these companies are getting exposed, man. You know, something just happened here a few days ago. I slipped my mind now, but a pretty big company that a lot of people would be, you know, eating from, like, you know, as a whole, like being exposed, like cancer symptoms. If you think about it, you're eating all this stuff, like you're putting slow poison into your body, and over time it builds up and builds up. Because like people who say like, oh, cancer is prone in my family, that can be also true as well to a certain extent, but also because you probably all just eat the same shit, like past 100 generations to generation of eating the same shit.
Oh,
and then next thing you know, you're just slowly, the whole family's slowly being killed off, like, or dying at 30, 40. Sad.
He's done his research, bro. He knows what's going on. I was about to expand on it, but he said it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man.
Like, if you guys go back on the last two videos, the one where it was Rex and Ralph talking about the elite, they talked about the fact about like bread. All this other, like, bread is just bread. Why is all this other shit in it?
Oh
like,
my god, bro.
The thing is, they will tell you to eat that instead of eating eggs. Eggs is just one, it's just one thing. Yeah. There's no egg, there's nothing added to it. It's just an egg.
Just
they'll tell you, oh, cholesterol. No, bro, the fat's in it. They'll tell you don't eat the yolk. The fat's in that yolk is what boosts your testosterone. 100%. You need it.
It stops, what's even crazy is it contains ingredients that prevents heart disease.
Exactly.
And they tell you, I don't even want to get into the whole, I know you guys have heard about LDL, bad cholesterol. Yeah. For the viewers, there's nothing like that, okay? And when I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to put studies to actually prove it. So, but that'll be for some other topic.
And another thing is like, bro, the thing is, the reason why I know I'm speaking facts is because, like, my chick, yeah, she knows that. She always asks me, like, bro, why don't you ever get sick? Like, I'm never ever sick. I can catch a flu like once a year. But like, I'm never sick. I never had belly issues or anything, and it's not even.
I never have to take medication. For
I never have to take medication. I never ever take medication.
Me on the other spectrum, yeah, who has been sick some few of the times. I had stomach issues, you know, and literally just a few days ago I did, and because I was eating clean, my body rejected the bad stuff I put into it. I had bread from Dunn's, and it was that bread get 50% extra free, and I only did it. Oh, bro, I was trying to catch you, bro, because it's cheap, bro. $2.60 for this. What? Panini bread? Bro, let me get some coleslaw that too, some high, bro. I ate that shit and I felt my stomach was upset and I didn't understand fully, you know, but I could but you have to listen to your body, like, and I felt something is weird, but I was hungry, you know. Went out, came back, said, listen, I'm kind of getting hungry again. By the way, being hungry is a good thing. You need to actually starve yourself a little bit, but you might have time to go into that as well. But while I said to myself, okay, let me just eat one more, panini bread. That's what it kind of looks like, and I know you all know what I'm talking about. It's the bread with the lines kind of like burnt into it. It's like so puffy, yeah. That bread, and I ate it again, plain, nothing else. Had my stomach in turmoil. My stomach got bloated up. I felt I was gonna throw up. This is not from eating sweets. This is not from eating bacteria. This is from bread. And my body was basically saying that you've been eating good, and then you ate something bad, and this is the consequences of your actions. So all this food you see in there, and you look at you check the ingredients, and it's like 24 ingredients that have acid. I'm just gonna throw out some names like fucking monoxide. I don't give a fuck, bro. Anything that's in there, they just throw it in, bro. Just throw it in there.
You're going to jail.
Like some food contain thing. Okay, something they call formaldehyde, right? This shit is used to preserve cadavers, which is basically dead bodies. This shit is found, and I seen it one time in some products they use, like skincare products. I'm like, why would you have something that is? I get it, it's a preservative, but I'm a living organism. I'm not dead yet. Why should you incorporate this into a product that I'm using? And all that shit sips into your body and fucks you over. It's kind of like even going into the likes of like Coca-Cola and all those sodas, right? It contains aspartame, 100% proven to cause cancer. Rice, on the other hand, right? It contains arsenic, 100% proven to cause health issues like cancer, terminal illnesses too. Now the FDA and all this, food regulations will be like, oh yeah, cool, you can eat it, it's all good. You need to have like 1,000 of it first before it harms you. What you don't understand is all this shit adds up over time, and then just like you were saying, later on you have some problem, and then you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Heart problems and shit. And he was also saying that his body was rejecting it. Think about it, your body's always communicating with you guys. But you guys ever pay attention? You go to the toilet, your poo it looks weird. You can tell it's kind of everywhere. You can't poop. You're having your lethargic, you're full-headed. You can tell something is wrong with you.
No energy.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna get coffee. I'm gonna get Monster.
No, I need a vape.
I need to wake myself up.
Them bros that survive off coffee and vape. No, your days are counted. Your days are numbered, bro. Your days are fucking numbered, bro.
Bro. There's nothing wrong with taking a swipe once in a while, you know what I'm saying? That's also a good way, virginal swipe, to see the condition of
your Gucci stank is probably from what you're eating.
Yeah, 100%. And you have the worst experience with girls that eat shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that does not talk from another day.
Bro, yeah, like Rex was saying, it's good, like, yeah, it's good to be hungry, because like, I think like, okay, cool, like, if you're already in shape, you don't have to be as strict anymore. But it's good to be strict because momentum continues to build up and you're just elite, Yeah. But like, if you're trying to better yourself, you only need to eat once a day. One good animal-based meal a day. 5 o'clock. Make sure you don't eat past 6 so that your stomach actually has time to digest it.
That's true.
Make sure you go gym in the morning before you've eaten so that it uses your fat as a source of energy instead of the fake food that you're fucking eating. And those fucking vapes, bro, I'm telling you, you need to throw this shit away. How do they make watermelon ice actually taste like watermelon ice? Bro, there's no such thing as watermelon ice.
Imagine sucking pure chemical to your lungs, bro, where water you know what I'm saying? You're sucking water vapor that's flavored with chemicals into your lungs, so water droplets can then condensate in your lungs, bro, giving you fucking the wildest fucking health issues, man.
Chinese chemicals that cost 5 cents. That is what they're feeding you with, and you're
no, vapes are better than cigarettes, even though there's way less research, and now there's more research now that's coming out that this thing is even worse. There's way more cancer in it. And if you're gonna smoke, not just smoke the real thing, bro. It's like as opposed to soaking a vape that could kill you off at any day, bro.
And you smoke a herb, don't fucking smoke chemicals.
Don't put chemicals. You know what I'm saying? Even at the end of the day, smoking, like anything from smoke in general, is not good for you. So when people make the argument, oh, this is better, you know what I'm saying? Vape. There's still more research that needs to be carried out on that shit, you know what I'm saying? So just the same way smoking herbs or smoking any substance in general has some detrimental effect in your body. Vape might be worse because there's still more research that needs to be carried out on this thing. So rather than just going around smoking like a dickhead, try to change your diet, man. You know what I'm saying? You might be talking about diet, you might be like, oh, food is everything, bro. Food is the reason why you're moving around. Food is the reason why you get shit done. Food is the reason why you can think. Food is the reason, even if you're going trading or competition, what is the first thing they say? Food. And just like your man was talking about training and that, yeah? If you're going training, train faster, bro. You ain't gotta eat all the take pre-workout, train. Man, you don't eat none of that shit, bro. All this shit is a marketing scheme, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry,
You know,
sorry.
okay, go. Just remind me of breakfast when you're finished.
Yes.
It's invented.
Oh no.
Yes.
Breakfast. Yes, I'll leave that part for Kegz over here. But what really changed for me is I used to drink Monsters or have a pre-workout. I never really got too deep into pre-workout because it was overwhelming, you know. But I drink a Monster before the gym. Not to mention Monster is fucking the work of the devil. Read into it, you understand?
Bro, it's called Monster for a reason.
100%.
Actually, I'll talk about that.
But when I switched my actual workout to working out in the morning, that changed a lot of things. And then also when I took away fizzy drinks, Monsters, stuff like that, that made me stop going from this and crashing to just this, and slowly being able to monitor myself, measure my heart rate at a fucking appropriate fucking rate, as opposed to it spiking through the roof when I'm trying to push double my weight. Like it's not supposed to be like that. And that tingling sensation that you get from drinking pre-workout and stuff like that, you can get that naturally as well by just drinking water. That's all you need. And if you hit gym in the morning, what allows your body to do is to wake up. Okay, we just did something hard. Boom. Okay, now my brain is now ready to tackle the day. Now I've done one of the hardest things today. I accomplished it. Now I can go to work now. Now after that, I could probably go for a run, bro. And then I can eat the food at a certain time, midday, to then use that as fuel for the next day to go gym and then go back to work. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we're supposed to live as actual carnivores.
That's how our ancestors lived. They didn't have pre-workout, like none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit, that's all, like I was saying earlier, it's a drug. It keeps you addicted to it. Like he was saying that he had this high and lows. The highs and lows is short-term gratification that you get from it. The lows is you getting to a point where you feel like you need to take it again. And then the more you take it, your body keeps dependent on it. Our bodies are very malleable, man. It immediately gets accustomed to whatever you expose it to all the time, especially if it's getting pleasure from it. So it's constantly going to be seeking for it. As opposed to doing all that crap, prioritize just like you said, drinking enough water and eating food that contain all these minerals, electrolytes, and all these things.
Imagine having pre-workout and energy drink and going to the gym around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, bro. How are you supposed to
I haven't even tasted it. I don't know what that shit tastes like. So
Yeah, same. I still haven't had pre-workout or Monster before.
Fuck it up. These are the pure breeds, man. The pure breeds.
I tried Monster during COVID, man. I got hooked on it, bro.
You know the thing, as a man, you need to be able to discipline yourself in a way that, like, it's like, okay, cool. I know that if I eat sweets, it's not gonna harm me as bad because, like, I'm training, yeah. But like, I'll be like, okay, I'm never eating sweets, or okay, I'm not gonna eat sweets for a whole month straight and actually do it. Or you decide that, okay, I'm never ever gonna eat bread for the rest of my life, something like that, you know. Like, actually decide to do something and stay strict to that forever. Like, if I'm fighting, I don't take fizzy drinks, and I make sure not to. I never take any soft drinks and energy drinks or fizzy drinks when I'm fighting. Like, you have to decide that, okay, I'm not gonna do this, and you don't do it. I'm not saying that, like, okay, cool, like, smoking, that's your decision, yeah. But you need to make that choice of something, anything that other people do that you're not gonna do. And it helps with your brain, I'm telling you.
Facts. And just going back to what he was saying there about, like, training and being strict with your diet. You understand what I mean? Most people, like, even the way I live my life, right? Most people are like, oh man, you're too strict, you're not competing. Yes, I'm competing for longevity and being healthy as possible. That's what I'm competing with. I don't have to be getting paid thousands to destroy my body. And then at the end of the day, I'll be like, okay, now I have to be, no, bro, you have to be strict, take your life seriously. And also, a lot of people might be like, my genetics, bro, you can actually affect your genetics by the things you consume. Because all these products too has hormones inside of it that affects you from down to an epigenetic standpoint, which controls your genes. So if you pay attention to all this, right, and I'm not saying right now, because I know people be like, oh, I still want to do this. At the end of the day, it's your prerogative, you know what I'm saying? But what I would advocate is, even if you want to still eat crap, mitigate the amount of times you eat it. prioritize eating more nutrient food. You can maybe have cheat day if you want, but I don't recommend it. But I'm not trying to tell you to live a strict lifestyle like the way I do. And also, even if you're not the type of person that loves to work it out, I have family members that don't like working out. Even though I do encourage you to do some resistance training, go for walks, runs and all this. But even if you want to do the most lightest and the most easiest exercises ever, that's calm. But most importantly, if you address your dietary intake and eat more strictly and focus on more micronutrients and avoid all these crap, seed oils and sugars and all this shit, right? It is metabolically impossible for you to gain weight. Even if I stop training today with my diet, it's impossible for me to gain weight. Impossible. You know what I'm saying? But if you decide, oh yeah, I'm still doing it, nah, bro, you just run around the same dirt, man. It's only gonna get worse and spiral into something crazy. And it's important for you youngins to get into it now, because when you get older, it gets a lot harder for you to actually do it. Because by then your hormones are out of whack, your cells are a lot weaker and all this shit. So my advice is this, yeah, just like I said at the start, I'm not a nutritional expert. Now, if you guys wanna say I'm wrong or whatever the case is, disprove it with some reviews or studies, and I'll bring the studies that will disprove it 100%, whatever you bring to the table. So my advice is there, just prioritize the health and fitness, focus more on micronutrients, focus more on trying to get good sleep, and focus more on like, you know, into doing a bit of fitness here and there. And it's all stepping stones. You don't have to start today. It's all little by little, you know what I'm saying? And then you eventually get to where you want to get to. Yeah, but do you guys have anything else to
The other thing is, bro, like, you guys do so much things and you don't even know why you do them. Like, for example, eating. You guys are eating, you don't ask yourself, why am I eating? Like, you're not even hungry. You know, do you ever be not hungry and like you're not hungry and just eating just because you're bored? There's just nothing else to do. Same thing with the vapes. No one else to do, just suck on a vape.
That's the addiction that you're talking about.
Exactly.
Because the things you eat is the wrong shit that keeps you going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, my mom died. Oh, vape. Oh, my cat died. Oh, eat sandwiches. Bro, no, you don't need to fucking eat all the time.
I'm depressed.
You need to ask yourself, even if you're hungry, yeah? Even if you're hungry, are you going to die because you're not eating? You don't have to eat just because you're hungry. You need to do the most work while you're hungry. Just drink. You can even just drink coffee.
Yeah.
If you need energy, just drink coffee.
And
black coffee.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, yeah, even going back to the topic of hunger, a lot of people think you're hungry, but you're not actually hungry. No. It's just an adaptation. It's just like the breakfast thing you're talking about. You feel like you need to eat at a certain time because your brain is telling you, oh, you've been eating like this for the past 15 years.
Yes, it's your pattern.
But do you know when you're actually hungry? Is when you look at your symptoms. Pay attention to your body. A lot of people don't listen to your body. When you're having signs and symptoms, for example, you're feeling maybe a little bit lethargic, fog-headed, you can't think well, your clarity is a little bit, out of place. That is the sign that your body's craving nutrients. It's not when, oh shit, okay, it's 9 a.m. in the morning, oh, I gotta eat, you just eat, I gotta snack in between meals, you're doing all this fuck shit and eating the wrong shit as well, like getting you in that loop. And guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna end up being a fat fuck as you get to a certain age. Or even if you're not, you're gonna have some crazy illness. And also, just put one last thing out there before you motherfuckers say, oh, I know guys that lived a strict life and they had some terminal illnesses. Look, nothing is guaranteed in this world, man. But the best way to go about it, even sports, even elaborates is even very well. Mitigate the risk. There's a reason in boxing and even other sports, they use certain safety protocols. It's not a guarantee, but it definitely mitigates the risk of people dying. So what I'm saying right now is just implementing all that shit to mitigate the risk of you having crazy shit in the future. And start now. Even if you're 12-year-old, if you're 13, 14, you know what I'm saying? I know you might still want to dabble into eating all the sweets and all that, there's no pressure, you know what I'm saying? But start to pay more attention, especially bodybuilders, into micronutrients and all this shit. So you don't harm yourself in the future, man.
Remember, I want to talk about the breakfast.
Yeah, go into the breakfast before we finish.
I just want to open this up quickly so we can close it, and then you guys talk about it, and then we close it.
Yeah.
So basically, we didn't eat breakfast before. Like it was a marketing scheme because they wanted to sell pork.
Yes.
They wanted to sell pork, so they had
to
to start using breakfast. Like, so, oh, you need your sausages and your eggs,
Get you ready for your 9 to 5.
The same thing with cereal and pork. To bring them into the marketing scheme, they had to invent breakfast. Breakfast was hot. You need this.
Yeah. Man, look, everything is money-making scheme, bro. Listen to that term. Yeah, bro. It's all, that's why they say money rules the world. Money does rule the world because they use money to get people to promote fuck shit to get more money. You know what I'm saying? So But that's it though, you know what I'm saying? We've been here for, I don't know, probably like 30 minutes, I guess, man. We didn't plan to stay this long, but there's so much to unpack. I have so much to say. I'm pretty sure they do have more to say as well. But yeah, just like I said in the start, I put out the disclaimer, we are not nutritional experts, man. We are not clinicians, we are not this, we are not all this shit, you get me? But we have done our research. And even doctors and all these other physicians that go out of their way to research all this, they do outside, studies, regardless of the school system and everything they learned from school. They went out to do their own private studies, you know what I'm saying? Just like the way we did. And we also have anecdotal experience to back it up.
Try it yourself. Eat clean. Eat a carnivore diet. See how you feel.
Absolutely. See
how much you can get done. See how life changes.
Absolutely. I also want to point out one thing for you guys, like, oh yeah, when you're saying grains, you're saying this, carbs is an enemy. No, carbs is not an enemy if you're getting it from the right source. Where can you get
bro, when I was eating, I was like 75 kg and I was pissed off because somebody younger than me was 85. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna bulk up. I started eating eba. I got to 86 and I was all muscle.
Yeah, you're gonna get a fuck ton of it, right? If you want to get good carbs, go with fruits. Fruits is amazing, bro. It's amazing because you get a good number of carbs in it. That's actually natural for the most part. I know fruits are man-made, but I mean the foods you're using right now are man-made. But for the most part, you don't really have that crazy amount of sugar inside of it. If not, you're not getting all those. You see things in all these packages like maltodextrin, dextrose. All these things are sugars made from the original sugar, which is glucose and fructose. And then they just do all this scientific experimentation to it, and then they make this other sugar that fucks with you.
At the same time though, that doesn't mean that you need to take like a lot of it. Doesn't mean like a lot of it is good. Like you only need like one apple or something.
Yeah.
Like
you don't need
because you're still overdosing on sugar if you take too much.
Yeah.
Too much of anything is bad. Even too much of water is bad.
Everything
you can flood yourself with water.
Yeah,
so you don't take down the wrong content.
Your body's always going to communicate with you at the end of the day. If you're eating clean or if you eat healthy food, your body's going to tell you enough. But think about it, when you're eating processed shit all the time, you can keep going. You can keep going non-stop. Even when you hit a break, in the next 2 hours, you're hungry again. You're hungry. And then you go back to it again. But if you eat food that contain all these nutrients and get most of your carbs from fruit, you can't even overdose on sugar and carbs, in my opinion, because if you're prioritizing food that contains a lot of nutrients, you wouldn't want to
balance it out as well.
Yeah. Balance it out, man. So yeah, man, I don't want to keep going on about it, but yeah, but that's about it, man. So you guys should take your health and fitness, seriously, and yeah, you're gonna see your life change, So man, shout out to the sponsor of this video, Kegz.ie, man. Make sure you guys check out our old videos and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. We'll have more videos in the future, man. So if you guys have any other topics you want us to get into, man, put it in the comment section. And yeah, man, with that being said, look, man, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.